bitches, and gentlefolk. Welcome to Tabletop Tiddies, a queer and feminist live Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition actual play show run entirely by people of marginalized genders. My name is Charlene Bear, and I'll be your dungeon goddess this evening. My pronouns are she, they, and you can call me Char. And tonight is part 1 of our 3-part finale. Thank you so much for joining us live here on Twitch. But before we get into the episode, we do want to acknowledge the colonial history of Canada and how Canada has and continues to take from Indigenous people. The effects of colonization are still felt to this day, and we acknowledge that this episode is being recorded on the stolen lands of the Anishinaabe, Chippewa, Haudenosaunee, Wendat, Semiahmoo, Katzie, Kwantlen, Musqueam, Squamish, Tsleil-Waututh, and Coast Salish First Nations. If you would like to know more about the effects of colonization and support some Indigenous charities and organizations, you can go to the resources page on our website at tabletoptiddies.com/resources. I also want to give a very special thank you to our Patreon producer, Paresh M. Thank you so much, Paresh, for supporting the show at such a high tier. We are so grateful for your support. Thank you very much. My puzzle-avoiding players are ready to go.
I do not know what you're talking about. Hi, everyone. My name is Rachel Theilade. My pronouns are she, her, and I am playing Iris Ainsley in the body of Princess Velandra, who is a Circle of Stars Eladrin druid. And just an FYI, if you're wondering why I'm quiet or maybe a little low energy, I have COVID. So... you know, we're there right now. Please be patient with me. I am here, and hopefully D&D is going to help me out a little bit.
You look amazing.
My spirits.
Yeah.
I'm a spooky clown. Happy Halloween.
Nice. Hello, my name is Kat, or Katrina, and I'm currently playing Chloe Wright, who's in the body of Daana, Strong Aid, our super beefy barbarian, Path of the Wild magic, and all of her pronouns are she, her.
What are you dressed up as?
Oh, never mind. Makeup artist.
Hey. You got
spiders.
Yeah,
with spiders.
Spiders.
Nice.
Ooh, spiders.
Hi, I'm Casper. And my pronouns are they, them. I am playing Waverly Jeffries, who is in the body of Weatherly Jericho, whose pronouns are they, them. And he's, they, whatever. They're also, they are, oh my God. I cannot see. Wild Hunt, Blood Hunter. Holy wow, okay. And I'm number 4, and this was a terrible mistake.
Hello, my name is Sara Mayfield. My pronouns are she, her, and I play Jenny Smith, who is in the body of the captain, whose pronouns are also she, her, as well as Jenny's. And the captain is a Eldritch Knight fighter. And I am dressed up as the Killer Bunny from Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Hello, my name is Kelly. My pronouns are they, them, and I play Beira Close, whose pronouns are she, her, who is in the body of Beira Fall, whose pronouns are also she, her, and she is a Furbolg wizard / rogue. And I am dressed up as the dinosaur that I have dressed up for maybe the last 3 years. I honestly can't remember if I wore this last Halloween as well.
And we are joined by a very special guest today. Margaret, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey, I'm Margaret Krohn. You can find me at Margaret Krohn in all the places. I do lots of things on the internet, and I love tabletop stuff. So I'm happy to be here playing Ocearia Stillwave, who is a bard rogue. And I
didn't get the memo that we were all dressing up, so I'm just myself today.
I missed that.
I should also say I was Chucky, if that wasn't obvious. If you haven't seen it, go watch horror movies. They're great. Just any horror movie, you'll show up in it.
Yeah, and listen to Drinking and Screaming. There's an ad in our mid-roll.
Yeah. We also have a giveaway going on right now on social media. You can win a Tiddies dice tray and dice bag, I believe it is. They're purple, very cool. They are from Geeky Tendencies, so go check out our social media if you would like to enter. The rules are all posted there. We also have some other sponsors to thank. Take it away, Sara.
Inspire to create a space you can be proud of at Inspire to Create Shop, a small Canadian business supporting and sourcing their materials from other small Canadian businesses. They have everything to make your space as cool and nerdy as possible. They have cheeky and funny decals to personalize your walls and cars, and dishwasher-safe mugs sporting your favorite class for when you come out of a long rest. Roll for initiative with Inspire to Create's Dice Towers and get one for yourself using our code TIDDIESBYNIGHT for a discount at Inspire, the number 2, Create Shop on Etsy.
We are also using Sirenscape to help make our stream more atmospheric. You can check them out at sirenscape.com and use it too for your own home games. I'm also excited to say that we are continuing to feature songs from the new Critical Role album, Welcome to Tal'Dorei, which is available on all streaming platforms, so check that out. Casper, take it away.
What?
If I wasn't dying, yeah. Our Twitch shout out tonight is Dork Tales. Dork Tales is the home of fantastic stories and epic friendships told by passionate cabal of creatives from the Pacific Northwest. They are a story-first, fun-focused group that strives to provide a welcome, inclusive, supportive, and accessible experience for diehard fans and casual viewers alike. Join them for a fantastic lineup, which includes both official Dungeons & Dragons adventures like Wild Beyond the Witchlight and Critical Role's Call of the Netherdeep, as well as original adventures set in the channel's homebrew setting, Yelos?
You got it.
Awesome. Thank you, Rachel. Land of the Wandering Gods and other games like Mage the Ascension, the Victorian Age. With the exception of the casual Wednesday stream, all their games are fully costumes and scored to provide the perfect atmosphere. So what are you waiting for? Join the party at twitch.com/dorktales for live episodes and VODs. Check out their back catalog at youtube.com/dorktales or find select shows wherever you get your podcasts.
Thanks for shouting them out. I was about to say Waverly. Casper, you're you right now. Number 4. Thank you. If you're watching us live on Twitch right now, we do want to take a moment to remind you that if you're also an Amazon Prime member, you get 1 free Twitch sub a month, and we would love it if you decided to spend that Twitch sub on us. It's about $7 Canadian if you want to use your actual real money, which is also just as good. We appreciate it either way. Support these titties. It's a lot of work to put on shows like this and get special guests like Margaret, who we always want to pay for their time here. So subscribe if you can, and if not, there's also other ways to support the show, like sharing our Go Live tweet on Twitter and just telling your friends and family about us. Potential content warnings today include loss of loved ones, traumatic memories, and character death. None of these are guaranteed to happen, but I do figure it's our part 1 of 3 finale, and I just want everyone to be prepared for that. If something happens in the stream that you're feeling uncomfy with, feel free to step away, come back later, or join us next time, because I always do a last time on, so you won't feel like you've missed out.
Yeah.
Woo! Without further ado, let's dive into tonight's episode of Tabletop Tiddies, Escaping Tesora. Last time on Tabletop Tiddies, our party was met with Captain Virginia von Zarovich, who revealed more about Weatherly's past to Waverly, informed everyone that Ocearia was able to undergo a trial with the Elemental Plane of Water Court, and also donated 20,000 gold to the Kindred Souls Epic New Magic Item Fund. Iris was met with a familiar sight. The pink-skinned and yellow-eyed Eladrin who had been following her earlier turned out to be Princess Velandra's advisor, and they gave Iris 3 potions of mana to empower magical spells. Everyone further discussed their wants and needs when it comes to staying in Tesora, with Beira proclaiming that she'd follow Iris anywhere. Speaking of Beira, she was able to commune with Beira's Fall, her soul, to learn more about her goals and why she agreed to become part of the Kindred Souls prophecy. Beira also created an epic new spell called Beira's Tundra Charge, which I'm excited to see in play later today. Later in the montage, Jenny and Chloe visited Thornstad to try and gather more allies, posing as roommates, Witherspoon and Witherfork. They did manage to gather some of the old Thornstad guard who wanted to stand up against the Crescent Switchblades, and Chloe also managed to discover a hidden speakeasy of the Kissing Serpents. After one valiant and empowering speech, their allies were gathered, and everyone met up outside Thornstad to begin their journey through the ethereal wastes to find Zilsorel's castle. At the castle entrance, the Kindred Souls were met with a puzzling magical door that featured various glowing gems. Bypassing the puzzle entirely with some well-chosen spells, you managed to open the passageway and found a steep tunnel down with a stone ladder. It was also here, standing in the hot desert sun, that Waverly noticed their glass orb from Ocearia began to glow and hum. And this is where we begin, centering in on you, Waverly.
Guys, the orb thingy is singing and glowing.
What?
Yep.
Do you have to
I'm gonna put
activate
this
it?
down.
How do we get it to work?
Should I put this down?
Maybe not near the hole in case it summons her and she falls in.
Here, I hold it.
Wait, but that means we're in trouble, because it said it was only going to go off when we were in trouble.
I mean, we just heard the Minotaur yell really loud. I feel like we knew we were in trouble.
I mean, yeah.
Just kind of hold it aloft. Does anyone someone needs to splash some
poke it a
water
bit.
on it?
Yeah, I'm basically holding it like a very scared person holding a newborn child.
I'll put my hands like this on top of the orb too, so it's level.
I'll take my water skin and just start splashing
Wait,
water at
we
it.
have something cold though, right?
I'm just splashing water on it.
Yeah.
We have Beira. Beira's cold.
Beira's cold.
I'll breathe on it.
Margaret, take it away. How do you emerge from this orb?
I think inside the orb you can kind of see like Ocearia inside of it forming out of like the bubble, and then the bubble kind of floats away into like a breath and gets bigger and bigger until you see Ocearia up here. But this time she has her weird legs that have webbed feet, and she's got like spindle things coming out of her legs. But otherwise she looks the same in all the other parts.
She appeared like Gilda,
Hi.
the good magic lady.
Oh,
God.
well, this is kind of warm. It's getting hot in here.
Hi, Ocearia.
All right, calm down, Dan.
Hello.
It's so nice to see you all.
And
Thanks.
she'll kind of go to hug people if people will let her.
Yeah. Thanks for the bubbles. They actually came in use like multiple times after that.
Oh, I'm so glad.
I will quickly introduce to you. The blue one is Maya, and I'm pointing to my basilisk, but like they're facing away from us right now.
Don't look at them.
They also have
in
like
the eye.
horse blinders, so
Yeah. So the blue one is Maya, and the pink one is Karina, or vice versa. But they're named Maya and Karina, and they are mine.
They're in my mind.
they're in my mind.
So Maya is the blue one.
Yes.
Classic mom.
I wrote it in my
Don't
notes.
even know your own children.
Parent of the Year award.
These were the eggs that you had with you that you were being so precious about, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to remember what Ocearia remembers from that.
Oh, these are your babies. I'm so glad they survived. I was a little worried that they might not make it, but you must be a good protector.
Thank you. I would like to think so.
Um,
Plus, I had help.
I'd also like to introduce you to our horde of allies, and I'll point to our horde of allies behind us.
That's Jeff. And that's
That one's Mana.
I think as you name every person, Ocearia says hello to every single one of them.
Guys, we don't have time for this. We don't have time for this.
Oh. We must ascend this ladder.
Yeah, we don't have time before this. Did we move the grate, or is it gonna pop
I think
back
we
up
moved the
into
grate
full
far
size?
enough. that-
Dan
Okay,
moved it
cool.
away. Yeah.
Amazing. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, why'd you summon me to such a warm place? Are we going on vacation?
Oh no.
I wish. It's not, unfortunately.
This is a vacation from hell.
True.
I
we're
thought
about to
maybe
fight
you'd
some
be let in.
So I
baddies.
don't know what that's like.
Don't want to know.
Don't want to know.
We're gonna go down and we are gonna go into this maze and we're gonna fight a Minotaur. And side note, folks, do we have rope?
What did the
Like,
Minotaur do to you?
He killed a lot of people.
we don't
Yeah.
know that.
We don't like him.
And I think he's working for Zilsorel. Also, we're probably gonna fight Zilsorel soon, because
Yep.
that's where we're headed to, probably.
Well, what if Zilsorel forced him to work for him? Maybe we can just be friends.
He hurt me bad.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
That's
no,
up
he
to Jenny.
totally tortured our friend, like
Yeah.
hardcore.
We want him dead. We're also gonna just try to get to the giant eye, Zilsorel, and get him too.
well, if you haven't done that yet, then that's the most important thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, before we go
But
down,
also
I guess-
vengeance.
Yeah, we should ask you first. Are you willing to fight with us? Because we don't want to. We're not
true.
forcing you to do anything.
Yeah, you could totally be with your girlfriend now, right?
Well, I feel like I owe you all. I mean, I wouldn't be able to come here if it wasn't for you. And the nice, kind things you said about me. And you don't even know me that well.
We know you. But anyways, but even if you do feel like you have a debt to pay to us, this is very dangerous, and anything could happen. So
Well, life has all kinds of dangers, and anything can happen at any moment.
Yeah, you could just be in an escape room thinking that you're doing a great time, and then suddenly you're in a magical realm having to kill a beholder.
Fucking Paul.
I do always like to try the nice route first, like, hey, be kind! But then, sometimes you just have to use force.
Yeah.
we could try yelling a "be kind" down there. What do you guys think?
Waverly's gonna.
We don't
go
want to
ahead-
alert it of our position. Let's just go.
We can sneak in
Yeah,
and
waves.
surround them and then ask them to be nice, and then
In
Oh,
a
yeah.
maze?
attack them.
I'm gonna cast Pass Without a Trace on everybody here.
I'm gonna shout for the serpents to follow me, and I'm gonna do a special, very fantastic whistle. It's like super obnoxious, and it's gonna like call Karina and Maya, which I got their colors right, by the way.
Nice.
Maya is blue, Karina is pink. They're gonna go down the hole with me first.
Ooh, okay. Are you leading the pack, or are they heading first and you're kind of in the middle?
I'm okay. So it's gonna be Maya and Karina, like myself, and then the serpents behind me because I don't want any of them to get petrified.
Okay.
Because I like remove the or like I pull back the horse blinders so they've got like full range of. Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna whip out Rudolph just to, have him.
Before you go,
yeah.
waves, before you go, I'm gonna start, first of all, I'm going to pass over, I think it's the green mushroom that I have in my bag. I'm gonna pass
Ooh,
that
it's
to
that kind of
Beira.
party.
Like, this is going to give you an extra AC, but it will reduce your speed by 10, but I feel like because you're the fastest one, that won't really matter. but you're also the squishiest. So I feel like that will matter. So please take this and eat it when you think you should have it, because we're gonna be fighting things. I also have one that this white one here, it will make other mushrooms sprout from your body, and those mushrooms, if we eat them, will give us all temp HP. So who wants to eat one of these?
The person eating them
just
the
has
person who
mushrooms
eats
sprouting
them,
out of you.
Just mushrooms come out, and then other people eat those mushrooms.
Yeah. Basically, I'm asking which one of the tanks will eat. So that our has magic users can have HP.
I mean, if it too. You can have one.
Give me a mushroom.
Okay, cool. Awesome.
Are you eating it now, Jenny?
Wait,
there's no
how long
time
do the
limit
mushrooms last?
Those ones
Do they
don't
just
have
stay
any
on my
limit.
person?
Those two specifically don't have any time limits. The other ones I have do have a time limit. The only thing that the green one says, it says that the AC lasts until you've taken 30 damage, Beira.
Cool. I will keep that in mind.
You're like a whale for the kelp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm also
Yeah,
going
I eat
to
it now.
I'm going to use bolstering magic before we go down this down this hole and cast on myself.
Yeah. Okay, this means, Jenny, since you're eating the mushroom now, please roll 2d4 for me.
Hot. 2d4.
Please roll well.
No pressure.
I got
Oh, that's
2.
so sad.
Oh my.
The roll is good, right? The roll is good.
2 mushrooms
yeah.
show up.
Yeah, 2 mushrooms sprout off of you, Jenny. What do they look like, and where do they grow?
shoulder pads.
I was gonna be like, you know where. I was like, 2 of them?
I immediately thought tusks. What is wrong with me?
I already have tusks. I don't need more tusks.
Alright, so I hope y'all don't mind if I immediately reach for one of those mushrooms.
But then I'm gonna be lopsided.
I'm gonna take the other one.
So you don't
just
want
to
us
help
have
out.
I think one side's always smaller than the other.
No,
right?
you can take them. Just take both.
I'm taking one.
Yeah, they're each taking one. It's a threesome.
Yeah.
That's what's happening right now.
Both is good.
Okay, 6 temp HP.
So yeah, it means both of you, can mark 6 temp HP on your sheets.
Awesome.
This is quite.
Sorry,
a
I
scene.
wasn't better at growing mushrooms.
Marshmallows.
I look at us,
I'm sorry.
Ocearia, and I'm like, I'm sorry that this wasn't better planned out. We should have probably done this before you got here. I'm
Oh
sorry you have to
no,
watch
this is very
weirdness.
exciting. I never seen someone grow mushrooms off their shoulders before and then eat them.
Well,
Yeah, they didn't taste bad either. They tasted pretty good, honestly.
Right, let's
green
go!
FYI, the green one did not taste good, by the way,
I haven't
if you
eaten
ate
yet.
it. Okay, cool. Well, it won't taste good.
I'm gonna quickly. I'm gonna hold back until Mana, my wife, is about to go into the hole.
My wife.
And I'm gonna stop her, and I'm gonna take off the bracelet that I still have on, and I'm gonna hand it to her, and I'm gonna say, Beira, the other Beira said that this needs to go to Lorelei, so it's your job to get it to her. So the moment anything bad happens to you, get out of here and go bring this to Lorelei, okay?
She winks at you before putting the bracelet on herself for safekeeping for now.
Then I eat the mushroom and just grow moss out of me, or fungus. Green fungus grows out of me.
Yeah.
And I start
All right.
crawling down the hole.
Any other preparations?
I already
Okay.
cast without a trace, so that is fine. I don't think the other ones will matter. I will read out before we leave. This will be a part of this entire scene. It's just me reading out what the other mushrooms do to my party. So we've taken the green and the white one. There's a black one that tastes like carrots, and that one gives you magical dark vision for 10 minutes. The red one tastes like tangy mushroom. That one is bad. That one causes a delayed poison effect of 3d12 poison damage in 30 minutes. The silver mushroom tastes like lemons, and it turns your tongue silver, and it gives you advantage on charisma checks for 3 hours. Then the orange one is the only other one that's left at this point, and it tastes like cinnamon, and it gives you fire resistance for 1 hour. So just to keep in mind, I have all of those at my disposal. If you think at any point you need one, let me know, and I'll hook you up.
I do have a question, Iris. Could I stick the poison mushroom on like an arrow and then shoot it at somebody?
I mean, I think they need to eat it.
Okay.
Silver
Never
one.
mind.
I don't think so.
The silver one
But
might-
also it's within 30 minutes. So I don't know when it takes. It's like 3d12 poison damage in 30 minutes. So I don't know how much damage that's going to do in a battle. This seems like a very slow, agonizing death. So I feel like if maybe one of them's in retreat, if you want to like grapple them and make them eat it before they leave. Not a bad idea, but that's pretty dark,
Perfect.
to be honest with you. It's pretty dark.
Yeah.
The silver one might actually be good for Ocearia, being a bard. Getting advantage on all your charisma checks.
Yeah.
You want? I give, if you want.
Sure. I'll
Well,
never
there
say
you go.
no.
Tastes like lemons, so it's not like you get a bad tasting one.
And mine tasted like mold. I think that mushroom went bad.
Sorry. Sitting in my bag for like months, and we went to hell, and it got sweaty in there. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Citrusy.
Ooh.
And Weatherly, you're leading this charge with Maya and Karina. They'll be going slowly. This is a directly vertical tunnel that they have to climb down, which is going to be quite hard for beasts to do. But they keep making it down. But you do notice that it's longer than you expected. This tunnel, 100, 200 feet at least have already gone by. And you also notice that it begins to curve in odd ways rather than going straight down all the way. And as you continue your descent, you begin to notice large patches of slime starts to coat the walls and the ladder itself as you make your way down.
Shar,
Yep.
may I do any kind of nature check on this slime?
Sure.
Thank you.
Please roll nature.
Oh wait. Can I help?
I'm going to say not really, because you're kind of like holding on to the ladder, not really together. Especially you, you're
I
like
got
in between all the allies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting like strong annihilation vibes. I got a 16.
Okay, yeah. With a 16, you can tell that this is a sign that you're heading in the right direction of it being Zilsorel's sort of cavernous area. And you don't think that it has any sort of poisonous nature to it. It seems
Okay.
to be harmless.
It's just
I should have
gross
clarified.
discharge.
I
Got
do
it.
want to confirm that it's not like the wall's alive.
It's not moving in a weird way. It's
Okay.
just the slime is just there.
It's just slime. Okay, cool. I will take that as confirmation that it is not alive.
All
That
right.
it is not moving.
Uh-oh.
Should I? Chat?
Go off.
What is happening? Are we inside Zilsorel?
We're in his tummy.
It's Tom.
Waverly, you also notice that Maya and Karina suddenly stop and don't move any further down the tunnel.
Hold up, guys. I'm gonna move
What?
up. Like, Maya and Karina stopped, so I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna move like up to them, staying behind their heads and my hands like basically what you do with a horse is like, hey, I'm here, don't freak out. And I'm gonna does Rudolph like light up or anything?
It doesn't. Do you have dark vision?
I do, 60 feet.
Okay, great. So you do see, as you're looking past them, that there's nothing here, nothing but darkness, no ladder anymore. It seems to have stopped here. You hear a light, distant chittering sound in the distance. But because you do have dark vision, you can see the floor is about 20 feet below you, 20-foot drop.
Cool. 20 feet would hurt, right?
Yes, it would, unless you have something else.
So it's about the ladder is done, and we've still got like 20 feet to go. So, any suggestions? Also, there's stuff chittering down there.
Hey, Gaby, want to do a quick little recon?
Retcon.
Retcon.
I don't know what's up with my mouth today. I just can't say words. I'm sorry. Marshmallow.
Does Gaby have dark vision?
No.
I'll do my best, but I don't know if I'll be able to see anything.
Ooh, can I shoot?
Do you want to
fire?
recruit an orb? A glowing orb?
Can send an orb, yes.
Looks at Beira.
I slowly pass the dark vision mushroom to somebody in my general direction who doesn't have dark vision in our group. Beira. Oh, but all of us. None of you have dark vision?
I have
Oh,
dark vision.
sorry.
Yeah,
Can you turn
but I'm
invisible
just
on a bonus action?
Wait. Margaret, do you have dark vision?
Yeah, I have dark vision.
Okay, so there's
He
three
came
of us
prepared.
that do.
Yeah, right.
Which one of you wants this? I have one dark vision mushroom. It will give you dark vision for 10 minutes, so we need to make sure we use it.
I say give
Like-
it to Beira.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, no. Give it to Chloe because I can.
Gaby?
I can.
Oh.
I can have my orb hover around my head and see through it. And it has blind
Can I
sight.
give
Blind
it to
sight.
a familiar? I can't give it to a
My familiar doesn't need
No,
it.
don't give it to
No, no.
Gaby. Gaby's fine.
Okay, I'll
You're fine,
either-
right, Gaby?
I mean, if someone puts light out there, I'll be able to see.
Okay, wait.
While they're
just hang out with me.
all doing that, could I be casting a ritual spell?
Yes, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We're just bickering.
Just keeping note that you have to have one hand on this stone ladder,
Yeah,
but
we're
yeah,
just-
you'll be able to.
While they're figuring that out, can I shoot a fire arrow down the 20-foot hole?
Sure, yeah.
It's gonna hurt, but I'm gonna still shoot it.
Do you have a way to light your arrows on fire? Do you have oil or anything?
I have a blood ritual thingy that I can do.
Ooh, yeah. Let's do that. Awesome.
Crimson Right. Hang on, let me just roll a d6 to see how much I hurt myself.
Okay,
Take your
I give
time.
it to Chloe, BT dubs. Here,
Nom 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 nom.
I only hurt myself for one. So I like bang, I like scrape my elbow or scrape my finger or something. I don't know. I nick my finger and I shoot an arrow down the hole. And the arrow kind of like, as the blood like drips down my arrow, it kind of like sets it on fire as it like zooms through the air and lands.
As it flies down, it's very fast because it's only 20 feet. And as it hits the floor, you get like a squelching sound. But because this is magical flame, I'm going to say that it still is lit there. And you do get that like wide berth of light for a few moments before it fizzles out. And you see a large cavern and a pathway along it that seems to be about 15 feet wide that begins to head deeper into the caves.
I found a way. We just got to get to it. And then I relay the information so everyone knows where we're going.
Ocearia, what spell are you casting?
I'm
What does it look
casting
like?
Animal Messenger, and I'm trying to get a little bat friend. So I have little
Ooh.
fruit pieces, and she's like saying these words, probably that sound more like high pitched screeching, like sounds. And a little bat comes.
And it does appear. What would you like to do with it?
There's some kind of chittering down in the cave. Do you think you could go down there and see what it is? I'll give you this.
and it like perks up, looks at you expectantly, and like you see it kind of nod its head and chitter back at you, saying, "Oh, yes, 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 yes. 1 second."
You can have half to start.
Ooh. And it eats that half of your delicious present before flying
I
down.
love when bats eat. They're so cute.
And it's not long before you do get it coming back to you. Quite long and twisty area down here. Very dangerous people hiding. Chittering,
What
I
kind
couldn't
of
find.
people?
Carrying curved blades. Big
Are
and
they
strong.
big or are they small?
Well, they're big like you.
Oh, I'm not very big, but okay. So they're medium big. But bigger than you.
I couldn't find Chittering though.
That's okay. You can hang out with me.
Okay, fruit. I want the fruit.
She gives them 2 pieces of fruit. And then she will tell everybody else, relay that information.
All right, well, that probably curved blades probably
Curved?
mean the crescent
Curved.
switchblades. So there's gonna be. Let's see, who didn't we kill? We got ourselves Midian, who is dead. Okay, that's good.
Perf.
Norzad was the mage.
Okay.
The mage we didn't kill. Blade.
That's gonna suck.
I got some hopes about Blade. And then someone else. I don't remember if the person who told me about this said someone else and I wrote down someone else, or they said a name and I forgot to write it down, but there's someone else. And then also obviously the Minotaur, who's their leader.
It could also just be like new people, which is also unsettling, because then there's 3 more people that might be somewhere.
It has been a month, so there's a chance they've recruited more than the people they had months ago.
Yeah.
Char, and Rudolph isn't setting off, like, Rudolph isn't shining at all?
Nope.
They're probably far away.
Well, we're pretty far up. We're like 20 feet away. What's Rudolph's
It's
range?
a really windy cave down there.
Was it windy or an actively
Oh,
a
okay.
maze?
Sorry, can you say that again, Kelly?
I said, was it windy or actively a maze?
I don't think the little bat's gonna know what the difference is between that.
That's fair.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Are we at the
You're
bottom
not
of the
within
ladder
30
yet?
feet.
Sorry.
We're still stopped because we.
Yeah.
I feel like
Everyone
we're
told me
still
how
like
we were
hanging
gonna
out on
get
the
out.
ladder.
Also, there's so many people ahead of like Waverly, or like Waverly, and then there's so many people, and then there's the rest
Wait,
of
did
you.
Waverly
because,
stop on the ladder and then shoot a bow down into the
Yes.
yes.
I've got spider shoes. I can do that. Oh, wait, I've got spider shoes. What the heck? I'm just gonna climb down. I'm so sorry.
All right, and you use your new magical ability with your slippers, which everyone was like, I don't want spider shoes, Shar. And you climb down the side of the wall and make it safely down, but you see Maya and Karina still trapped at the 20 feet above you.
Oh, I know that they're. I'm not looking. I'm smart enough not to look at my basilisk. Dude, hang on. Get out of here, raccoon.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, no, there's a raccoon
Yeah,
in
he's
tunnels.
back.
Oh my god, this raccoon.
But yeah, so I'm gonna go. How do I get my 2 things down safely? That sounds like a problem for a magic caster.
I didn't take feather fall.
Oh yeah, that's
I
fair.
can fly 1 down. I got boots. Why can't you just carry your bad boys down?
Because they're huge.
Aren't they lizards? Don't lizards crawl on walls and stuff?
I don't think they have a climbing speed.
No.
I got a carrying capacity that's 1 size larger than mine.
Can you carry my girls down one at a time?
We can find out.
you'll have to get past all of the allies that you brought with you, so it's a bit awkward, but you do manage to do this. And for the sake of time, we're going to say that you are successful, Jenny, in carrying down these basilisks.
As I'm flying them down, I'm like, feels a little ominous to be flying in a cave, in a labyrinth, as they say. As we know, I don't want to fly too close to the sun or be another Icarus. I would love to survive this, but it's fine. Don't look at me! As I put them down, I just... Stop! Don't lick my face! And I'll fly back up and bring them down.
Awesome. Also, are you all trying to be quiet while you're here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks for asking.
I cast that frickin' spell for a reason, guys.
Sara shook their head. I don't know what that means.
Why would you do this to us?
I want to reiterate before I roll this. This character has had expertise on stealth since day one, and I have not rolled above like an 8.
Let's do a group stealth check while you're all hanging out in
Plus
the
10.
tunnel.
Everyone plus 10.
Oh, plus 10.
Hot.
21.
12. That was a low roll.
21.
Oh,
Apologies.
but
But you
plus
have
10,
a
Margaret?
plus 10 also, Ocearia, because Pass Without a Trace was cast on you.
22 then.
I rolled a 10, so that's 29.
32.
Nice. There's a lot of 21s in
Okay.
here,
This is
especially
quite good.
considering that we all have plus 10.
Yeah.
Thank you for the pass without trace.
Oh no,
We'd be in
mine
trouble.
Mine would have been a 23. Sorry, I forgot to add my plus 2. I did roll only an 11 though.
All good. So you're
I
feeling
rolled a natural
pretty
20.
pretty confident, and you got
yeah.
slipper shoes, and you're silent, Waverly. So you're like a ninja down here. You get the feeling that folks nothing in this cavern seems to be too alerted to your presence while you're down here. I also want to point out that Willow, your awakened tree, is about the size of this tunnel. I imagine she's at the back of this pack to not slow things down, but you get the feeling as you see more of the area below that was lit up by Waverly that she's going to be a bit of a hassle to move around down here.
Oh boy.
We'll keep her in the back, so like,
She can
because there's only, well, we got to keep moving forward. So it's like,
Yeah.
at least the buck stops with Willow.
she'll pretend to be one of those cave trees.
Yeah, because those exist.
And the kissing serpents tie up some rope and drop it down so that the remainder of the army can follow suit. But it's quite a small area here, and I want to know, is the plan still to have Waverly at the front with this, as you said, cannon fodder near them? Is that still the case? Maya and Karina out front?
Yeah, I'm still in front only because I still have Rudolph, and it's like, unless I can hang Rudolph off of one of the horns of Maya and Karina, I'm like,
I mean, I'm cool to go up front because I'm muscle, right?
yeah,
Yeah. But the tank.
I'll hang out with
join
you,
us
Waves.
in the cannon fodder.
Samesies.
Ocearia is fine with being near the front.
Okay, so I feel like the two, Beira and Iris, sort of hang back with Willow, and the rest of you are sort of mingling with your allies as you continue moving forward. Or are you ready to move forward? I don't want to stop you before you're ready.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely ready to move forward.
Okay, great. So you continue walking along this path. And Waverly, you've been mentioning you're keeping a close eye on Rudolph. And as you head about 20 feet further into the cavern, it starts to flicker its light blue energy.
Okay, when I like raise my arm, not saying anything, but I raise my arm, and everybody knows that, at least my friends know that that means bad guys are coming. So I'm gonna use my spider shoes to climb on the ceiling.
Ooh, all right. You begin heading up the walls. You climb, it's about 40 feet up, and it starts to curve over. It's a rounded tunnel here. And as you do, from this vantage, you see an opening about 30 feet up from the ground across the tunnel.
I'm gonna. I don't want to leave the group, and I don't know how to silently say, "Hey guys, there's an opening from the roof." So, does anyone here, Beira? Would you know?
Beira's really far back. Are you going to be shouting?
No. This is above table. Would Beira know Morse code?
I know thieves can't, which is it probably involves Morse code. But if you don't know it, then I can just I can message you. I have the cantrip message and just point at you.
I don't know how to. Oh yeah, I'll wave my bow to signal that I've got something.
Yeah, what's up?
Nailed it.
There's an entrance 30 feet ahead. I'm gonna kind of check it out, but could you let like the rest of the group know? I kind of don't want to shout that in the cavern.
All right, and I will one by one point at my friends, relaying this.
I was
message.
actually like, I love that this conversation is happening literally directly beside us,
But it's in our mind.
and we're just like, what's going on?
Is it still pitch black down here?
It is dark, yes.
Then I am holding Iris's hand so she can guide me.
Good job.
Yay!
Okay. Yeah.
That's why you wanted to give me the mushroom, you little shit.
Why you wanted to
What?
stay in the back. I'm holding your hand, Chloe.
Thanks.
Waverly, are you heading towards this cavern?
Yep, I'm a sneak towards the cavern.
And have you given Maya and Karina a command?
I whistle trained my basilisks. Like I whistle trained my dog. It's just easier for me. So I give I do a really high pitched whistle, which they know means like move forward and stay low.
Okay. So they continue moving the pack forwards, your allies moving with them as well. And as you head towards this opening, you are met with a deafening clatter. The chittering that you heard off in the distance seems to have been coming from this location. And you are surrounded by skeletons of various sizes, brandishing their weapons, and you're all alone here. And I'm going to have everyone roll initiative at this moment.
Why do we not have a sorcerer that can just fireball shit? That would be great.
Next season.
Next season. I'm not gonna do it though. My initiative is 13.
Mine's also a 13. I don't know whose dex is
24.
higher.
Probably yours. I
My
have 0.
dex is, okay, I am a +2.
Beira, what did you get?
I got a
I am
20.
an elephant.
I am an elephant.
Fair enough. Understandable.
All right.
Right now, I am a bunny, but normally I am an elephant.
Which means that it's at this point, Ocearia, you are first to act. You're in the middle of the pack with the allies right now, and you can hear above you this clamoring sound. And you also saw Weatherly head in that tunnel. But there isn't anyone immediately in your view at this point.
Is there a way for me to get up there?
You could try and climb if you'd like to.
I don't know if that's my strong suit. I think that... and all my friends are behind me, and then there's just a bunch of other random people around.
That's right.
Okay. I think Ocearia will just tell the people around her.
I think Waverly went up there, and there's all kinds of sounds. I think we might be in trouble.
And, I don't know what I could do other than I'll try to climb up there.
Hey. Go ahead and... Oh! Someone in chat redeemed a full party inspiration. Everybody, you get 1 free reroll to use at your choosing.
My guys, I think I still have like 3 of those because I haven't used any of them.
You have 3? I use all of
I
mine.
haven't used any.
I have one.
Ocearia, as you attempt to climb up this rock surface covered in slime, please give me a athletics or acrobatics check, whichever you feel is better suited for you.
Oh, actually, I'm not terrible at these. I'll do acrobatics.
All right.
I say that, but then I roll a 13.
Yeah, it's up to you. You saw what you rolled.
I'll stick with a 13. It's fine.
All right, yeah. I will say it's going to take all of your movement to climb up this rock wall, but you are able, that was successful enough to get just up to it. And you can see in this, you have dark vision, so in this tunnel you see swarms of skeletons here. Waverly themselves is in the space of one of these swarms, surrounded. You're also deafened now because the clattering of the bones is so loud. Both you and Waverly cannot hear.
Jesus.
But you do still have your action available to you if you'd like to do anything. Action, bonus action.
So my bardic inspiration would not assist you because you cannot hear me. I think that she will just try to attack them if possible.
Yeah, go for it.
And am I in melee range of them, or do I have to like?
Yep, you're in melee.
Something? All right. Well then, I will try to hit them with my dagger and rapier.
Go for it.
18.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
That's 8 damage.
Okay, and are these magical weapons in any way?
Oh no.
They are not.
Okay. Your blades do connect with the skeletons, and they take some damage, but you feel like you would have expected more, as they seem quite strong.
Okay. And then she'll hit with her rapier.
Yep.
It's
go
already
ahead.
committed. 23.
Yes, that hits for sure.
7 damage. I rolled a 1.
Oh no.
Oh,
No.
Oh. And I think she just says, but no one can hear her, I suppose.
Oh, you're strong ones, aren't you? Maybe I'll have to use something different on you.
And she'll put both of them away as her next act, like her
yeah.
reaction.
Yeah, for sure. And it is their turn next in the initiative order as they turn from Waverly and face the one that has caused them harm, and they begin slashing at you as they swarm on top of you. And that's going to be first roll for me, a nat 20.
Jesus
God. Hit.
Christ, this bodes so badly.
We are gonna die.
crit
We
on
are
me?
gonna
I
die.
crit on you, I'm sorry. And that's going to be 22 points of slashing damage as their blades slice through your webbed hands.
Oh.
I don't like this. That's not very nice.
Their like jaws just start to like snap open and shut at you. I tried to imitate it, but no sound comes out of my teeth. Beira with a 20. You are next.
Okay. Can I see ahead to
Oh yeah, I should say you are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 feet away from the base of the wall where the skeletons are.
All right, and there's no light whatsoever where the skeletons are.
No, that's right. There's a tiny glow from Rudolph from in that cave.
All right, Listen, I wasn't intentionally trying just to hold your hand, okay? And I'm gonna cast light on my orb. And that's gonna be my action, and I'm going to start running down the tunnel and like do like a slide on the ground and then like flip up, and as I do I like burst into ice as I start blade dancing, which brings my speed back up to normal speed.
Awesome. Okay, yeah.
So I can get about 30 feet towards them, and I will stop like 5 feet away, just so that there's another body here, so there's not a cloud of skeletons attacking Waverly and Ocearia. Oh damn,
Awesome.
my AC is 21 when I blade dance now.
I'm sorry, were you able to get up
Welcome
to the tunnel?
club.
Yeah, I can get 30 feet forward. So you said that it was 35 feet to the opening of the tunnel, right?
At the floor, but it's still up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm in the...
You're down on the floor still.
I'm in the foyer, yeah.
Okay, great. Great. But nearby.
Yeah.
Anything else on your turn?
Nope, that's it. I do have light now, so anybody around me will be able to see from the light.
Awesome. Dan, you are next to act.
Hell yeah, buddy. They're about, you said 35 feet away?
From you, you're much closer because you were
Nice.
near the pack. So you're 10 feet away from the base of the wall and then another 20 feet up.
Okay, nice. Yeah, we're gonna... Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna charge. We're gonna yeet our bodies into this
All
battle.
right, go for it. Roll athletics or acrobatics, whichever you prefer.
Let's do athletics. That is a 25 plus 28.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you negate difficult terrain as you climb, and you have a bit more movement there. But you are faced with both Ocearia and Waverly, and these mass of skeletons in this narrow cavern.
If I have a little bit more movement, I'll wade into the skeletons. Well, I'll just like get in front of some of them.
Sure, yeah, you push your way through. Oh wait, can you do that? If an
I don't know.
enemy's space is blocking,
Oh.
can you move through an enemy's space?
You can
Probably not,
move.
no.
It depends if there's multiple in a 5-foot square, because you can go through the 5-foot square.
You can't if it's an enemy, they'll stop you. If it's an
Yeah,
ally,
it's an
you can.
enemy.
The
can walk
swarm can
past them if there's
occupy another creature's space and vice versa,
get
and the
attack of
swarm can
opportunity.
move through any opening.
A swarm, then yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I'll say, I'm not sure if this is true, but I'll say you can move through them. But if you move out of their range, they will attack you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move so that I'm in a good swinging spot.
In their
basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Press forward, and as you do so, you're kind of like in between two swarms, one might
Nice.
say.
And we're gonna big smash out both of them.
All
Reckless
right.
attack, and I'm gonna use my Great Weapons Master feat. So the first one is I'll roll twice, but that is here, I'll roll just in case. The other one. That is a -5. It'll be an 18 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And then the second attack, let me just roll the second attack too. That's gonna hit. It's -5. That'll be a 26.
Yes, that hits. Both hit.
Nice, thank God. Here I come. The first one's gonna be a 29 damage.
Woo! Are you attacking the same group that Ocearia just attacked as well?
If I have two swarms, if I'm in between two, I'm gonna just chop through one side and chop through the other side.
Okay, great. So we'll count this one for that first side, closer to the entrance. So, and repeat that damage for me.
29 damage.
Okay, and your weapon is magical, so
Yeah.
you are fine there.
Swing it away. Second one is 27 damage. And I'll say as well that I'm entering a rage here, so I'm also just gonna roll for my wild magic.
Yeah, go for it.
Which I have a dice. Oh, I have the dice on D&D Beyond. That's a 5. Whenever a creature hits you with an attack roll before your rage ends, the creature takes 1d force damage.
Ooh.
As magic
nice.
lashes out in retribution.
Awesome. And this brings us to... Oh, sorry. Anything else on your turn?
That's everything, baby.
Which means it brings us to Initiative Order 19, our ally ability. For those of you who are watching / listening, this is because the Kindred Souls have worked so hard on gathering allies. They have a menu of sorts of actions that they can choose from for folks that they've gathered to the cause to participate in this battle. And I believe you already have a plan for this. Casper, is that correct?
Yes.
Kissing serpents, right?
Kissing serpents.
Yeah, kissing
Yeah.
serpents. Yes.
You were like,
you're in
what?
charge of that, right?
Hence.
Oh yeah, I'm in charge of them. Cool. Forgot about that. Yes, they're yeah. What did I do?
Says damage ability have group health of 100 HP, so they do 10d4 slashing damage per turn.
I got that. Yeah, 10d4.
Once they get to half health, they do half the damage.
Our own little swarm.
I wrote that.
Clash of the swarms.
10d4.
I'm assuming they can get up
D4 is
there.
fun too.
Yeah. So currently, your kissing serpents are at the base of this tunnel, but it's getting quite crowded up there. I will let you hold this action if you would like to for once other enemies appear, or if you want, you can try and they can try and shove their way in the tunnel. It's up to you.
No, I'm gonna have them hold their action. Because I'm gonna have them hold their action for whenever an enemy comes out of the tunnel.
Okay, great. Which means that next to act is the second skeletal swarm that is nearby you, Dan. They are going to slash at you. I rolled so bad. So 6 to hit.
I reckless attack though, so you actually have advantage.
Oh, thank you for that reminder.
Oh, so
This is a dirty 20.
Nice, that hits me.
Why?
Thank you for your honesty, Dan. I
try my best.
appreciate it. So as they begin to merge around you, swarming you in your space, they are going to slash at you with multiple weapons, dealing 14 slashing damage against your rugged exterior.
Just half of that baby. Right? You said slashing?
Slashing, yep.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Don't forget to
I
retaliate.
I laugh. And yeah, I laugh as magic sparks start firing off of me. And that's a d6. So they're going to take 2 extra damage points.
All right. And it's funny, as they take this 2 points of, what is it, radiant?
I think it is, sorry, let me just double check here. It is force damage.
Force damage. Whoosh, this glittering light shoots out of you, Care Bear style, and pegs one of the skeletons right in the head, lopping it off as it rolls down and out of the tunnel. And you feel like this swarm has reached its half damage state, half health. Jenny, you are next to act.
I would like to eat.
I have you as initiative 8 on my tracker.
I got 15.
Oh, it auto-filled with an 8. I'm so sorry.
Well, I got 13
From
so.
D&D Beyond, so...
Yeah, no, because I have advantage. I have advantage on mine, so I rolled twice.
And both,
Oh, okay.
both Jenny and Iris rolled a 13, but Iris has the higher dex as well.
Oh, funny that they didn't catch that either. D&D Beyond, you're in a beta. You think that you'd be already perfect for me. Weatherly,
Hi.
go ahead.
So I'm surrounded by bad guys, right?
You are, so you can't hear anything, but you
Cool.
can see.
Well, I'm gonna scream because they already know I'm here, and let everybody behind me know that there are bad guys, and try and get them out of the tunnel.
Okay, yeah.
For the people who can hear me, and then I'm gonna get shifted, and punch the nearest one in the face.
Okie dokie. Go ahead and roll to attack. While this is happening, those of you who are outside the tunnel, which I believe is Beira, Jenny, and Iris, can you please roll perception checks to see if you hear Waverly call to you?
I would like to use my chat inspiration, and
I'm
it did
gonna-
not help.
I'm gonna use one of those
2
too.
out of 5.
I'm also using one.
12.
Oh. Wow. So that's a 9 total.
15. It's better than what it was gonna be because I rolled a 2 the first time.
I'll say Iris, you're the only person to hear it. Funnily enough, maybe the distance from the clattering allows Waverly's voice to pierce through the air as you hear them call for aid.
I will relay that information to everybody else.
I mean, I ran the moment.
I can tell that everybody else did not hear it somehow. I don't know. I just they didn't react. And I'm like,
Yeah.
what?
Jenny was just spooked by the dark.
Yeah.
I rolled a 15.
15 to hit. You are successful. You connect. What are you attacking with?
I am attacking with my claws.
Okay.
Well, yeah, slashing him. Well, actually, I said I was punching him in the face, so I'm just using my mighty wolf strength to punch them in the face.
Well, are you actually just doing an unarmed strike, or are you clawing?
I'm clawing.
Okay, great.
Yeah. And that's a 6, but since the level up, can do another thing, and I'm making sure that. Jesus, why are you all the way down there? Yes, okay, I can deal an additional 1d6.
All right, go for it.
Predatory strikes. Let's go. Hang on. 1d6, let's go. Go away, you. And that's another 6, baby, so total of 12 damage.
Okay, and your claws count as magical attacks. So you can see as you make your clawed strike at this skeletal swarm, significant damage. You're reaching bone marrow as you claw these skeletons. They do not look like they can stand much more, but I believe you have a second attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna backhand these mofos with my claws. Hi. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Hi-ya. Come on, D&D. There we go. That is a 21.
Yep, that hits too.
Oh my god, this thing is so slow. And another 6 for 9 plus 2.
Exactly the amount of damage you needed for this swarm. As you connect with them, the magical aura that's holding these bones together falls, and they begin to clatter out of the tunnel on top of and around your allies and the basilisks at the foot of this hole. And you've made a significant dent in the skeletons.
I howl. I look at my claws and then I howl from where I'm at.
Anything else on your turn?
Sorry, I'm getting rid of the raccoon again. No, I'm good. Oh wait, I'm gonna back up. I'm gonna try and get enough distance away so I can actually shoot an arrow.
Yep, right now there's about 5 feet between you and the next swarm, so you feel like you've got space for that.
Yep, cool. Thanks. I gotta take care of a thing. I'll be right back.
Okie dokie. Iris, it is your turn.
Wow, it's me. It's still super cluttered near the entrance to this opening, I'm assuming, yeah.
Ocearia, Waverly, and Beira are kind of all right there. You're about 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 feet away from the base of this tunnel.
Okay, so I was gonna see if Willow could yeet me up so that I could grab on and get up there.
Yeah.
But I also don't want to clutter if people are trying to get out to lure things. Can I tell whether or not people are trying to do that, or does it just look like they're fighting inside there?
I would say that from your vantage point, you could see Waverly turn to look behind them, and turn back to pull an arrow.
Okay, so it looks like they're fighting. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can use both myself and Willow's movement to try to get both of us a little bit closer, and then see if it can maybe negate a little bit of the DC for the acrobatics or athletics check by her throwing me up, so that I just have to catch the ledge.
Yeah, Willow is huge. Willow is like the size of this tunnel, so she can literally hold you up to
stand me
it.
up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. While she's doing that, I'm going to use my bonus action to go into well-shaped starry form archer, so that I can get an extra attack next turn.
All right.
And I'm going to go ahead and shoot a guiding bolt from my star map into the horde of these skeletons. I'm just gonna see if that works.
Because
I feel like it should work.
yeah, because Willow is so large, I'd say that you're also like shooting over top of your allies, so you don't have any sort of like cover there. So feel free to shoot that without disadvantage.
Sweet. That might actually not hit, because I rolled an 8, but I get +8 if I use it as an actual... oh no, is it? I'm so confused. Oh no. I have 2 guiding bolts for some reason, and one of them is +0, and then one is +8. I'm gonna use the +8. I think that might be using a spell slot. I'll use a spell slot, but I don't think it'll... Actually, will it matter? I don't know if it'll matter. I could use an inspiration, I guess. But then I'm using the inspiration on this stupid thing. This is so complicated and hard. I'm just gonna see if it hits. So I'll use the one +8. So I'll use this first level spell slot for it.
Okay.
So yeah, 16 to hit, maybe.
Yes, that hits.
Hey, fuck yeah, buddy! And that is gonna be 4d6 radiant damage. So hold on. Do I have another d6? I should somewhere. Hold on. Hold on.
I'm like
Where the
fully
fuck are all my
prepared to get more
dice?
D6s from this rack in the back.
So many dice.
I want to make sure I'm on the right thing. Yeah, so that's first level and it's still 46. Jesus Christ. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 radiant damage.
Woo! All right. What does it look like as your arrow flies through the air towards the swarm of skellies?
This one here, as I go into my starry form, my eyes glow white once again, and instead of an arrow, this one is coming from the star map, so I just hold the map out, and it holds, like it kind of glows in the middle of it, as all of the star, constellations kind of, power up, and then kind of congregate to the center, and then just shoot out a beam of radiant energy towards the horde of skeletons.
Ooh, awesome.
Anything else on your turn?
No, I don't think so, because Willow can't get up here, and I think she used her action to get me up here anyways, so that's us. Now we're just standing there looking cool.
Which means that Jenny, it is your turn. I cannot hear you.
I lowered my noise for a moment, but I am back.
Hello.
I am a melee fighter,
Yeah.
and I would like to run unto the heat of battle.
Yeah, go ahead and you can. Your boots are activated if you want to fly up there.
I don't know how you want to play it because I did roll real shit. I rolled a 9 on that perception check you made us roll.
I would say that was to hear information from Waverly, but you're so close that you can still. There were literal bones falling out of this tunnel, so you know that something's going on up there.
Okay, well, in my lack of dark vision, I would like to fly up and attack.
There is
Yeah,
there is
my
an orb
sword.
with light emitting from it.
Perfect. I would like to use said orb of light to
guide you.
to use my attack action and to swing.
You fly
Twice.
overhead, passing over Ocearia, Waverly, and reaching next to Dan, facing a swarm. Go ahead and roll your attack rolls.
My first attack is a 11. My second one is a 22 with my with my cool Slayer sword.
Yeah, that 22 will hit, but the 11 does not.
That's an 8 slashing damage.
This is a magical blade you are wielding, the Beholder Slayer. So it does do the full 8 damage, but unfortunately this swarm is still present with life or unlife.
Yeah, tracks. Tracks. Hi, I'm just gonna double check what bonus actions I have, and that is minimal. I would like to free action dramatically throw my Beholder Slayer and bonus action summon it back into my hand and go, ah!
Okay! That's awesome. And as you do that, the final piece of this swarm further back begins to push forwards, merging with their brethren ahead of them and continuing out farther. They're going to take their whole movement as they do what they initially planned for and clamber out of the hole as a potential ambush, but everyone is prepared.
Yeah, they get hit with... Hang on, I gotta count the D4s again. Hiya!
They're also going to pass by you, Dan, and Ocearia. So if all of you would like to, you may take attacks of opportunity.
I would love
What
to.
about me? What about me? Are they gonna pass me?
They're not going to leave your area because you're right at the
okay.
base.
They got 27 damage from the kissing serpents leaving that hole.
Awesome. Yes. As they begin emerging, the kissing serpents are ready with 27 points of, I believe it's slashing.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. We're going to round up to 14 damage for that.
Also, your girl got a crit.
Yeah. All right. Hit me with that damage roll, Dan.
Yeah, buddy.
Maybe
So,
concerned that we're using
that
all
is-
of our good rolls before we even get to Zilsorel.
That is a 29 damage.
29 damage.
We're using all of our good ones before we get to the Minotaur. Like,
Oh yeah, I forgot about him.
Waves, you also could take your attack of opportunity. Did you want to
Yeah.
roll?
oh,
So,
yeah,
because I'm-
hang on. Sorry, go ahead.
Because I'm a warcaster, I'm gonna cast Thunderclap.
Ooh.
My reaction.
Hell yeah.
Go for it.
'Cause I need to make a con save DC 18.
Okay, hold on. That's an 11. They fail.
Alright, they take 7 damage.
Yeah, I missed my attack of opportunity.
It's
I was
thunder damage.
Thunder damage as they begin trying to move forward. As they run through all of you, significant damage is taken in all forms as half of them are left on the floor inside this tiny tunnel. There are significantly lesser in numbers as they reach the floor. And Waverly, your arrow flies missing, but you still feel like your allies have done significant work here.
Oh, I
today.
woofed it. So wait, Maya and Karina are still on the floor, right? Near the bottom? Like the base of that flirty thing?
And you use your action to tell them to move forward.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So they're still, they're nearby your friends, but they're going to continue that action until they're told otherwise, which is a bonus action from your turn.
Okay, cool.
And I think with the time that we're at, I think I'd rather take our break now and have a longer second half, since we're at the bottom of initiative. So we're going to be right back, folks. Go get some water, take a stretch, and we'll see you in about 10 minutes.
All right.
Bye. Bye.
Good morrow, fine patron. Are you looking for music for your character, campaign, or Twitch stream? Does music move you like... Good morrow, fine patron. Are you looking for music for your character, campaign, or Twitch stream? Does music move you like prune juice after a colonic? Well, here at OBP Musical, we write music from any genre, from fully orchestrated pieces like this to video game auditory herpes like this. We have singers from Les Miserables and Disney for vocals like this.
The heroes of the North, with them we'll sally forth. The warrior knight, the maiden of Ed.
Have a bard that's written lyrics? We can write music for them. So, if you want music that rocks, come to us at OBP Musical and get your rocks off. That sounded weird. Music and songs from any genre, from opera to country, pop to thrash metal. We are jacks of all trades. OBP Musical, music for any occasion. Birthdays, weddings, having a bris. We've got you covered when others don't. Go to obpmusical.com for more info.
Hello, listeners.
I'm Shar.
And I'm Kelly.
And together we host Drinking and Screaming,
A queer and feminist podcast about horror movies and cocktails.
We're an approachable show for horror fans and scaredy cats alike, with each episode featuring a unique and in-depth discussion on a different horror film.
From classics like Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho.
Spoilers, he's an awful human being.
And The Exorcist.
That famous puke was made with pea soup.
To modern films like Hereditary.
Where we spoke with Charlie herself, actress Millie Shapiro.
And host.
We interviewed the full cast.
You'll be sure to have a great time and maybe learn something new.
And we're a film podcast that isn't just a bunch of bearded white men. Who knew?
Drinking and Screaming has 4 full seasons out now wherever podcasts are found.
And remember, always scream responsibly.
I've been working on my Steve cosplay, and I found the perfect piece to finish it off at the costume shop. They have wigs, costumes, contacts, and they even have a cosplay section on their website for people just like me. Head on over to thecostumeshop.com/REF tabletop titties to get started. That's TheCostumeshop.com, spelled ye old way. Make sure to use the code Tabletop Tiddies with double D's to get yourself $10 off at checkout. Maybe I should make a Imogen White cosplay next.
Hello, welcome back. We are mid-battle with skeleton swarms in the caverns of Zilsorel's castle. Many of them have already been decimated from the significant damage of the party. But one strong swarm and one half-health swarm still remain. Ocearia, the camera zooms in on you at the base of this tunnel cavern entrance. What would you like to do?
Ocearia pulls out a harp, kind of glowing gold, and she begins playing it. And she's not actually doing anything with the harp other than using it, just about using it as a spell focus. That thunderclap seemed to work. She's gonna do a little thunder wave. See how they're feeling about a little thunder wave action. And they need to make a DC 18 con save.
Whew. Are you going for the ones deeper in the cave by Dan, or the ones that just fell to the floor by Jenny and Beira?
It's a 15-foot cube from me.
Okay. I think in that case, angling it, you'd want to go for deeper in the cave to make sure you avoid the rest of your allies.
All right, cool.
I'm sorry, what save am I doing? My mistake.
18 con save.
Con. That is a 17. I fail. Oh, thank you so much for the subscriptions. Hey, Quiltons of Pillowford, thank you so much for the support. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. Yeah, the harp actually gives me the extra bonus to my con or to my spell save DC.
Nice, awesome.
So, otherwise that would have been a fail for me. So they take 9 thunder damage, and they're pushed 10 feet away.
As you push them with this thunder wave, and their bones ricochet against each other, what happens to this skeletal swarm as they are no more?
You hear this loud thunderous crack. Even if you're 300 feet away, that's how far and how loud it echoes throughout the cavern. And they all just kind of shake from their feet, because what Ocearia does is, like, she plays the harp, but the sound comes through the ground and emanates from that and pushes them backwards. And you just hear the clanking of them against the walls of the cavern.
Nice. Love that. Anything else on your turn?
Oh yeah, it's still my turn. Bonus action. Let's see what we'd like to do for bonus action. I think that is Waverly, you're like inside there, right?
Waverly and Dan are still in that cavern. Yeah.
Yeah, I will give. Well, we already have bardic. We have inspiration from. Sorry, my cat's yelling in the background.
That can't be funny.
We have inspiration from chat, right? So
That's right.
my inspiration wouldn't assist necessarily. I know he really wants to. George, come here.
Like, we have a bonus.
Yeah, your bardic
The
inspiration.
inspiration in chat gives us like advantage.
A reroll.
Oh, it
yeah.
gives you advantage. Yeah, mine gives you 1d8 to your die.
Yeah, so that would still be helpful for folks.
Okay. Then I will give that to, I think I see Dan kind of like doing a lot of damage over there.
Dan's doing real well.
Yeah.
Give me the bomb.
Can Dan hear me?
Yes, because you destroyed that swarm of skeletons. So
Okay.
the clattering isn't as bad in this small section of the cavern.
I think Ocearia says,
Oh, Dan, you're so good at that. I think you can do that again.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it real good.
and you have 1d8 that you can add to an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw for the next like 10 minutes.
Nice.
It's at this point. Anything else on your turn? Sorry.
No, that's it.
Awesome. Okay.
I mean, unless you're going to give me a freebie, sure. Yeah.
I mean, it's at this point with that 300 feet sound that booms in this cave. The walls around you begin to shake. Small rocks fall, but they seem sturdy enough. But you do hear a loud roar as a beast from the depths within begins charging forward, as well as the rallying cry of what you are assuming to be is the Crescent Switchblades. And it is them that you see first as they move their full feet, which is, what is their movement? 30 feet. So they're going to be able to see the basilisks. And they're surprised by them, I would say. They do not avert their eyes. So I'm going to have these Crescent Switchblades give some saving throws. What am I doing? Is it a con save, Casper? I think you might be muted.
I will double check, but I'm pretty sure it is. Come on. Petrifying Gaze, DC 12 con.
All right, I'm going to do them in groups so I don't have to roll a bajillion dice. That first one is a 19, second one is a 4, and the third is a 10. So two of them fail, which means that they begin, as they're running, their feet sort of like hold fast to the ground. They're restrained. They're not able to continue moving forward. Remind me on their next turn that they have to do this save again. But one group does manage to continue running forward. And it's this group that is going to meet the basilisks and start to swing.
Yeah, my babies.
It's going to be a 22 to hit. That's for Maya.
Oh, yeah.
A 23 to hit Karina.
Rude.
And a 11 to hit Maya again.
The 11 misses.
Yeah, okay. Which means that they are going to take, both of them are going to take 18 points of slashing damage.
Copy that.
The remaining Crescent Switchblades who are stuck on the floor are going to take out their daggers and throw them past. And they're going to aim for you, Jenny, as you're the next closest behind these basilisks. That's a 22 to hit.
I would like to shield.
Whoosh. What does it look like as you cast this spell?
So Jenny flew into the midst, is swiping madly, and I think it's a good old-fashioned whoo, and it's a like somersault as she slashes her sword across, leaving a neon blue trail that forms the Celtic sigil and symbols that surround her in a hamster ball in the sky.
Awesome. As you see daggers pierce this shield and fall to the floor, having missed you, unfortunately the next row or round of daggers is a nat 20, which means that it will bypass your shield.
25, it could have been so good.
So you are going to take 9 points of piercing damage from that next round of daggers. I almost got a nat 20 again, but I didn't.
I had 20s today. What the heck?
Yeah, get them out of
no
your
good.
system now.
Yeah. A
sure.
19, I think, is not going to hit you with that shield up. So more daggers continue to fall, and the Crescent Switchblades have done all that they can in this moment. So there are 3 that are closer to the basilisks and 3 that have been stopped further away, seemingly stuck to the floor. Beira, it is your turn.
So are the Crescent Switchblades through the tunnel that the skeletons had been pouring out of, or are they...
No, they are adjacent. This is the main pathway that you were heading on. Ground level.
Are they in some sort of formation, like a straight line or something?
One could assume you could hit about 4 of them in a straight line if you press yourself up against the wall.
Cool. With the light, do I see if any of them are blade? Any of those 4 in the front?
Make a perception check.
Ugh. Ooh, 17.
You do spot Blade, but they are not one of the ones in this line. They're one of the ones that got stuck in the back.
All right. I am going to intimidatingly put my light behind me to backlight me as I begin to contemporarily dance towards them with a lot of like slides and like curves with my arms. As I gather just moisture around me into ice particles in the air. And I'm going to look at them. And just before I cast this spell, I'm going to flick the Crescent Switchblade button that I got a long time ago, so that whoever's in front has to like catch it and see what I did. And as they look up, they see me spiraling towards them in a ice... like jagged
Tundra
ice
charge.
sphere as I cast Beira's Tundra Charge.
Yeah!
So all 4 of them have to make a dex save and let me know if I hit a wall.
All right. Okay, first one is a 7. Next one is a nat 20.
Whoa.
Third
Char,
one is
stop.
22. Fourth is an 18.
All right. Okay, I'll save it. So, I got these 66s here that I'm gonna roll. Oh, that was terrible.
Fuck.
13.
No.
16.
Kelly.
17. So, the one person that failed
I'll let you use your initiative reroll if you want to.
No.
Or not initiative, your inspiration from chat.
To reroll my damage?
Sure,
All
I'm
right,
feeling generous.
I'll reroll these. I'll reroll this 2 and these 2 1s. Okay, well that's slightly better. Okay, 10, 11, 14, 18, 18 plus 6, 24. So whoever failed takes 24 points of cold damage as I just spiral, like, buffeting through the group, hitting them with ice. And everyone else takes 12.
Half, okay.
And if I hit a wall, it also takes 24 damage.
How long is this? 60?
60 feet.
Okay, so you've moved your distance, and then 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 55, 60. You just land up in front of a wall.
As I stop, I like skid and put my hand up against the wall. And I look back and I'm gonna flip them all off as I disappear.
Nice. Awesome. As you disappear, can you also make a perception check for me?
All right. 11.
You do not notice anything.
All right.
That is all. Yeah.
I'm gonna take the rest of my 30 feet of movement to like get away from where I was, just to confuse them. And that entire path now is difficult terrain, so their movement will be halved.
All right. Is it just that line, or is it wider?
Just the line.
Okay, great. Good to know. And some of them... Oh, wait. Was it a dex save?
Yes.
Some of them were frozen. I should have made them roll disadvantage.
Ooh.
So I'll roll 2 more dice, but we'll group that... the ones I already rolled, so some of them would still have passed. But let's roll another dex save.
All right.
That's another nat 20.
Oh God!
But this one was a nat 1.
Many.
This was a nat 1.
All right, we're starting to lose frequency.
So an additional 12 damage to one of them that was plastered to the floor.
Nice.
And you have moved. Would you prefer to move left or right as you use the rest of your movement?
Right.
All right.
With no previous information about it.
Yeah. Next in the order will be Dan.
Nice. Okay, so Skeletors are behind us, but they're already in the hall. They're in like the tunnel now, right?
So in your small tunnel, there's only the remains of those that have been slaughtered. The remaining living skeletons have exited and are on the main pathway.
Okay. I think my buddies can handle that. Because my friends are back there, right? Kissing serpents?
Yep.
Nice. How far away am I from the switchblades? Switchblades.
5, 10, 15. 30 feet from the first group, but you will have to jump out of this cavern to get to them. Because remember, you're elevated.
Is that difficult terrain, technically?
Nope, you're just gonna jump down, so I'll make you roll a dex save, and if you fail, you're gonna have to take some fall damage.
Okay, that's fine. I'll do that.
Dex save, go for it.
I have advantage on those, so...
And it's 20 feet down, so it'd be 2d6.
That first one is 5, and I'm very tempted. I still have inspiration, and I
You also have to reroll.
Yeah, I have the reroll and bardic inspiration, but I think... We'll see how this one goes, and if not, I'll reroll. I'll use my
Could
the full
Willow
the full party
use
info.
their reaction to catch them and like gently drop them? 'Cause
Sure,
they're right
but I will
over
say
there.
that Dan has advantage on this already, and you haven't rolled again yet, so let's see.
Here come.
Okay.
That's an 8.
Oh yeah, Willow can roll a dex save for me to see if she can catch Dan as they tumble.
Let's see. Like this will make it so that she can't really help me out at all, or use like or anything. Will this be considered her reaction, or
yeah,
or would this be her action?
I'll say it's her reaction.
Okay, well, we might not be able to help you out, Dan, because we just rolled an 8 minus 2 for the dex save.
This is not looking good.
No, we're all gonna fucking die.
As you begin to fall, Dan, Willow reaches out their long limb to attempt to
Bapped
save
in the
you.
head by a fucking branch.
And I'm gonna say it sort of like accelerates your downward spiral. And I'm gonna roll some fall damage for you here.
I love that. Thank you so much. It's okay, Willow. You're trying your best.
That's going to be 10 points of bludgeoning damage. So you can have that because you're still raging.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I will also say that you're prone, so you're going to have to get up as well.
So that's my action?
No, but it does take some of your movement. So the crescent switchblades are about 10 feet away from you still. You can't reach them.
Okay, well, then I'll still huck something at them.
All right.
I'll do 2 hand axe throws because I believe I still only have 2. Yeah, I'll do two hand axe throws. Yeah, and I think I can Great Weapon Master. Can I Great Weapon Master on those 2? I don't see. Oh no, probably not, because they're not a great axe or a great sword.
It's
okay.
not a great weapon.
Okay, I will reckless attack with them anyways. That's a 23.
That will hit for sure. Yep.
And then, oh my god, I didn't even need to reckless attack either of these, but that's a 29.
Yep, both of those will hit. Are you
Nice.
aiming for the same person?
Yeah.
Or spreading the love? It's up to you.
I will spread the love. Yeah, I'll hit the 2 closest.
Great. All right. Next to Maya and Karina, your daggers or throwing axes fly. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, the first one is an 11.
Okay.
And the last one is a 11.
Ooh, double whammy.
Yeah.
Anything else on your turn?
Nope, that's all I got, baby.
All right. They cry out in pain as they get axed to the chest, 2 of these crescent switchblades, and they roar at you as they're preparing to continue moving forward.
Yikes.
Next is going to be Beira.
Uh-oh.
You hear something coming from the darkness.
Drums in the darkness.
Cannot get out. Did your light follow you?
Not like it's not like a pinpoint on me. It's just kind of like hanging at the top of the tunnel, basically.
Okay, but it's lit. This area is lit for you.
Yeah.
So you see crawling out. You chose to go right. Crawling out from the right side of this cavern. You see these creatures that almost look like hairless cats, but their teeth are. Just you wait.
Oh no.
These are like long, like needle points and jagged. Their whiskers are accentuatedly long, and their bones stick out from their skin as they're very tiny, and they begin skittering along the wall and swarm on top of you and begin nibbling.
I'm
at your
invisible.
flesh. Oh yeah, that's right.
It's
They
true.
will attempt to see you first as you see this happen.
They have disadvantage on their perception.
Oh, they have teeth like me.
Disadvantage. That first one was a 17, and this one is a 7. Okay, they don't notice you.
I mean, I'll roll my.
I mean, you're
Nat
gonna have to
20
roll
on my
pretty
stealth.
bad. Okay, there you go.
We still have the plus 10 too.
Pass without a trace because it lasts for an hour.
So that's
We're in
39.
combat, which is like 2 seconds per round or whatever.
Char
so-
trying to nibble on you. Not today. Not today.
Also, I will call out that Char gave me 3 distinct battle phases for Sirenscape, and I have activated all 3 of them because we've triggered every enemy in this fucking game.
They are going to skitter past you along the wall, using their full movement to try and reach the action. But they're far enough back that they don't get too close to folks. And that's going to be their whole turn, which means that it is initiative count 19. Which ally ability would you like to use, fam?
Oh boy, let me scroll back up to look at our
The
options.
kissing serpents are still here, and they haven't taken too much damage. They haven't taken any damage if you would like to use them again, or you could use something else.
Let's see.
Does anyone need healing? I feel like Dan's taken a lot.
No,
I mean,
I'm good,
I
baby.
wouldn't want to waste our mass heal yet. I can
I have
probably
so
deal
much
with.
healing if someone needs heals.
Oh yeah, I've
don't-
got 2 healers.
Fight the
Oh my
crescents.
God.
Throw the serpents at the crescents.
You don't want to
Copy
know
that.
what Dan's hit points are still at.
Dan's like, I'm fine.
This is fine.
Yeah, let's use this the serpents until we
24
can't
points
anymore.
of damage.
Seeing your 2 basilisks buddies get some injuries, they swarm around Maya and Karina and join the fray. These 2 guild enemies battling it out and dealing significant damage to these crescent switchblades. Can you repeat that damage for me, Casper?
24.
24. Woo! And I'm gonna split that up between these 3 bandits that are closest to you. Unless you feel, yeah, that makes no sense. There's so many people, I feel like they can't all swarm one
Yeah. no.
one member.
One guy.
This guy in particular.
Which means it is the remaining skeletal swarm on the ground that is going to take its action as it begins to fight back against these kissing serpents, rolling to attack with a 16 to hit,
Wait,
which will
yeah,
hit their
that
AC.
hits them.
Okay, they're gonna take, this skeletal swarm is already significantly damaged, so less damage than normal. That's gonna be 23 points of slashing damage.
All right.
And Weatherly, it is your turn.
Yeah, I saw the people who hit my girls, right?
Yep, you're
Yeah, they're
behind
dead.
you.
They're absolutely dead. I am aiming for their heads. I am using sharpshooter.
Go for it! Yeah, with your bow, you don't even have to jump down. If you'd like to, you can stay up in this nestled tunnel as you rain arrows from above. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Come on. 21 minus 5. Oh, crap. Math. 16?
That just hits.
Nice.
So this 10 plus 10 damage because I'm a sharpshooter. 20 points.
Suddenly, you
Yeah!
hear
Wait!
a Wilhelm scream as one of them dies. Next
Don't
attack.
hit my kids! And then I shoot the other guy who hit him.
Go for it.
I'm playing with you people. Oh, this is not as good.
One does not simply play with you people.
This one's not a sharpshooter. This one is just 16.
Okay. In the future, make that decision before you see the result of the roll, but I will allow it. A 16
Oh, yeah,
does
sure.
hit. Oh god, the sounds are scary.
I know, right?
6 points of damage.
Just the clanking.
6 points of piercing damage whoosh, flies through, and one of them like pulls it back out of him as he snaps it in two, and he looks up at you and holds out a scimitar.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Bring it.
Anything else on your turn?
That was my 2 attacks. No. Oh wait, yeah. Hang on. Bonus action. I have a blood thingy.
I would also
Yeah.
say that Maya and Karina will not attack unless you use your bonus action to command them to attack.
Oh yeah. Then I'll use my bonus action to like whistle the attack. The attack code. I guess. I don't know. The attack tune.
All right.
So
I feel like it's the guitar line from that one song. It's like, ah!
accurate. Yeah, they're going to bite at the nearest crescent, whoever the crescent.
Switchblade. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which means that they're gonna go now. So go ahead and roll to bite for both of them. This is gonna be a +5 on your die.
Okay, cool. I was like, do they have that attack? Oh, yeah. So first one will be Maya. That is a 3 plus 5. That's an 8.
That's not going to hit. She grabs onto one of their legs and starts to chew, but cannot pierce their armor.
That's fair. And the other one is Katrina. Is 18 plus 5.
Oh yeah, this will be a success. Go ahead and roll for damage here.
I don't know what I'm rolling for damage though.
Okay, I can tell you. That's going to be, you can roll 2d6 plus 3 for piercing damage. And then there's some poison damage as well.
2d6 plus 3. I'm writing that down. 2d6 plus 3. Piercing. That's 7 points of piercing damage.
And then 2d6 poison.
2d6 for poison. And that's 9 poison damage.
Woo! As Katrina bites hard on one of the Crescent Switchblade's arms, he cries out in pain. Ah! And like she does not let go. Her teeth tear into his arm.
That's my girl. Yeah, I'm gonna stay up here, perched really up high, because I got a nice layout of everything.
Awesome. Anything else?
That's it. That's me. That's us.
And remember that Maya and Katrina will continue taking whichever last command was given to them. So they're going to keep attacking until you tell them otherwise.
That is absolutely fine. There's a lot of people here.
Yeah. And that means we're at Iris.
Okay. I think I want to come down now, so I'm gonna go down.
Willow's holding you, so she can lower you.
Yeah, she'll lower me. And then I'm assuming I can see some of these dickheads who are fighting us. So I'm gonna just go ahead and.
The skeletal swarm is currently around Jenny and right in front of you as you get put down.
Okay. Perfect, actually. In that case, I'm just gonna go ahead and do the same thing. I'll do a guiding bolt not from a spell slot. I'll just use the one from my star map. It's like I think I get 2 or 3 uses from that, just not using a spell slot, but I don't get any plus to the roll for attacking. So that's a 15. Is that gonna hit? Probably not.
The skeletons, yes it does.
Oh, sweet.
It does.
Okay, cool. So then I'll do that. 2, 3, 4, d6. 13 radiant damage. And then... Oh.
Yep. I mean, they're going down. You can describe how it happens.
Cool. So the same exact thing happens. And I think as that happens, like, you can see some of them... It's like the Yu-Gi-Oh meme where he's just like, ah! And he gets struck by the light. That's just basically the skeletons. And they just turn to dust. And then, do I see anybody else? I assume I see the Crescent Switchblades.
Yes. You have enough movement to get past Maya and Katrina and deal some damage to them if you would like.
Because I have my Starry Form Archer that is a range of 60
that's right.
feet,
Yeah.
So I don't have to really
you don't have to move
too close to them at all.
Yeah.
I would prefer to stay away from them, so do not want to hit.
Yes.
It's okay. So I'm going to do that as my bonus action.
You see, one of them is more damage than the other, just so you know. Of the two that are nearest.
I'm going to hit the one that looks the weakest, and I got a 23 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
So it's a 1d8 plus 3 radiant damage. So that's 6 radiant damage to them.
Okay. That's the same one that's got Karina's jaw slammed on his arm. He is not having a good time as this radiant energy is blasted at him.
And then I'm assuming, because it was just... Willow just lowered me down. Does that count as an action, or can she still do things?
I'd say she could still do things, but I will warn you that these tunnels are very narrow, especially moving farther forward.
True.
So she might have, I would say, disadvantage on her attacks being so huge in a space that's slightly smaller for her.
Okay, I'm just gonna look to see. Because she has a reach of 10 feet. So I'm almost like, is the one that's super, I don't want to hit my ocarina, so maybe I'll hit the other one, because I'm assuming that the other one is not attached. I'll try to go a little bit towards them and slam attack on the one that doesn't have
Go for it.
so it does not damage them. It's disadvantage, you said, right?
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
It won't be always, but in this area particularly.
One was a nat 20 and the other one was a 4.
I will say you did get another player inspo from the chat, Rachel specifically, from your bow.
Well, could I use it on the specifically I guess I have to use it on that 4. Yeah, I'll use it again, but then I have to roll disadvantage again.
It's just a reroll, so I'll just let you reroll that dice.
Okay.
That die.
So that's a 19. It's not a crit, but it's a 19.
And it hits. Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Roll damage.
I'm gonna imagine, just to flavor this, because she can't really, smash down, she's kind of cramped. She's just gonna lift her foot and just kind of try to smush him with her foot. So it's 3d6 plus 4. 12 bludgeoning damage to that boy.
Woo! They cry out, "Ah!" as their foot is implanted into the dirt of the cavern from her large feet. Or roots, I should say. Anything else on your turn?
I think that is it for us.
Alrighty. Jenny, that means it's your turn.
Jenny, hamster ball dissolving amidst this flurry of ash that Iris created, will majestically, slowly lower a la Glinda in bubble, and will point at the crescent switchblade that has the basilisk in the arm and be like, point with the sword and be like, "You," and will shoot a firebolt out at it. Does a 22 hit? Yeah! So that is 9 fire damage. Is it still up?
9? Did you just say 9?
9. 9.
I would say that is the exact damage for this.
To fall! Yeah! It falls! I turn my sword to the other one, and using my Warcaster feat, I run and I slash.
He pees a little
Because
bit.
I can. Good. Does a 23 hit, Char?
Yes, it does!
Okay. I would like to please, ma'am, do 13 slashing damage.
Woo!
With my Beholder Slayer sword.
This man looks like death's door. Not good. Not good at all.
I shoot a glance at Dan and be like, get him. Or someone else. I turn around at the room and say, if anyone else wants to, this one could be yours. You can have this kill.
Next, anything else on your turn? Sorry.
Nope, that's it. I will hang out by them in the heat beside the foot of the tree.
Which means that it is the other group of Crescent Switchblades is going to have their turn. Well, I think I merged them all accidentally. I had all 6 of them go. So that already happened, which means that we're back to the top of initiative. Ocearia, it is your turn.
Right, and there's no one else near us at the top here anymore.
That's right. Yeah, this cavern is empty here. The action's
Alright.
below you.
Okay. And I see down below that someone's like holding someone down. Is that what I saw?
Yes, the basilisks have like pounced on various members of the enemy guild down there.
All right. I think she's going to cast Thunderclap on one of them.
Okay.
Yeah. And again, a DC 18. Not a lot of damage.
A DC 18. I got a 8.
Okay, it's not a lot of damage. It's 5. And then if she can kind of get down from there somehow.
Use the tree.
There is a tree nearby if you would like to climb it. I would say
I rotate and point with my sword.
climbing down if you would like to. It's just going to take half of your, or be double movement to move down. But you can get to the bottom, or you can jump down and make a dex save to see if you take any damage.
Ooh, I'll jump down and take a dex save.
All right.
Live on the edge.
Yeah.
Tell me you're dexterous without telling me you're dexterous.
Oh no! Can I reroll?
Use your advantage.
Or is it
You have the party
Yeah.
advantage.
I have like a good. Oh, that's more like it. 25.
Oh, yeah.
I have a high plus to this.
Expertly land.
I think she just kind of just jumps down. Like, not anything fancy. Just jumps down.
Wow.
Yeah.
No,
Jenny,
no
after
fancy.
yelling to use the tree, just kind of goes like, or not. Wow.
Maybe
That was-
next time. That does look
That was like
fun.
so cool. Wow. Okay.
Oh no,
Yeah.
does Jenny have a crush now too?
Everyone has a crush on Ocearia.
And then I think that are any of these creatures like humanoid looking in front of me?
The crescent switchblades, they're all humanoids of various types, but you can also roll a perception check for me if you like, now that you've jumped down here.
Oh yeah, I can do that. Oh my gosh, what is this? 15. I'm just rolling so bad today.
With a 15, you're still able to clock. Now that some of the crescent switchblades have already fallen, there seems to be another wave of some sort of small creature. These cats-like monsters are coming up from behind them.
Do I know what those things are? Cat-like things?
You might. Why don't you roll an Arcana check?
17.
Ooh. With a 17, I'll say that you know they're called Grimishkas, and that they have resistance similar to the skeletons you just faced, of that sort of like any non-magical weapon. They're resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Okay. I think Ocearia will share that information, and she's just like,
Ugh, everything. Why are they always like this?
not really her forte is killing skeleton things. Should have been a cleric. No. And I think that's all I can do.
All right. Which means that I'm at the Crescent Switchblade's turn, so they're going to have to make their saves again, the ones that failed. The Basilisk, which was a DC 12 Constitution save. That's a 19 for the first one, so one of them that was locked in place shakes it off. The other two are dead. You see one remaining Crescent Switchblade at this front wave is able to move once more. And I'll just do all of them too, because there's the second pack of them heading up as well. I think they're gonna avert their eyes as they descend upon the kissing serpents instead. And I'll just do some mass rolls here. That's an 11, which fails to hit the kissing serpents. A 7, which fails. 23, that will succeed, which means that they're going to deal... as they start charging forward, the battle becomes enormous amongst you all. It's chaotic. It's very reminiscent of Game of Rings or Lord of the Thrones in here. The clanging of metal upon metal and the cries of pain as flesh is hit through with these daggers and scimitars. A total of 47 slashing damage is done to the kissing serpents.
They going down.
Oop.
Felling timber. Holy shit.
EOWN.
And there is one remaining crescent switchblade that is facing the basilisks and Ocearia. But it sees what happened to its other friend, and I think it's actually going to turn and start to run, which does mean that if they would like to, Maya and Karina can take an attack of opportunity on it.
Yes. I didn't tell them to stop at biting. Yes.
All right, so go ahead and roll to attack. This is a +5 for them.
Maya got 14 plus 5, 19.
Okay, yeah, that's a success.
And then Karina. Which get? Karina got a 15.
That hits exactly. So describe how your pets do whatever they do to this crescent switchblade who is on death's door.
So yeah, the guy's running away, and the Maya and Karina see that movement and run after him, and then kind of play tug of war with his body.
Oh my god!
Love that for
What?
him.
I love that.
It's like the
I love
Raptors in
that.
prehistoric
That
field.
poor man probably also
No.
had like multiple broken bones from getting like smooshed by a giant tree
Yep.
and was like hobbling away and could not get away from
He
it.
messed around and he found out.
Which is their attack of opportunity, and that's the end of the Crescent Switchblade's turn, which means Beira, you're next.
Sounds like it's also the end of the Crescent Switchblades.
There are some of them still remaining. There's another group of them,
Okay,
but they're like half taken out already.
Do I see Desmond amongst that group? The living ones?
Roll a perception check.
Hasn't been great. That's a 9.
Fucking Christ.
You did not notice a large minotaur. You feel like it would be easy to spot a large minotaur. You do not see him.
Even if I like get close to the group and I'm just comparing the scales of people. So I'm not invisible anymore, so I'm going to bonus action hide because I took another level as rogue.
Yes! All right.
Yeah.
Go for it.
You mother...
Do you still have advantage?
I don't. And that is a fucking nat 1. I'm good at stealth.
Hold on.
Hold on. Hold.
Hold party inspo. I'm trying to claim it.
Hold.
Did it go?
Just one
did
player
go
inspo.
Okay.
Just for Kelly.
Oh.
Okay, that was a 17 until it was a 3. Okay, but wait. That's 3 plus 9. So that's a 12 plus 10. So that's a 22.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because we got the plus 10.
Yeah.
Wow, that plus 10 is saving us.
Nice.
Wild.
Left, right, and center.
I should also say a delayed thank you so much to Queer Venture Time for the raid. Thank you so much for raiding us. I really appreciate it. Sharing your community.
I wanted Abria chuck this dice into our house, but I'm afraid that Buddy will eat it. So.
That's fair.
All right, I'm going.
Probably.
I'm going to like crouch down to the ground and basically like serpentine my way towards the crescent switchblades. And the first one I see, because I can't find this goddamn giant minotaur, I am going to with
How very Greek.
with frigid, using my cantrip, frigid blade.
Okay.
So it'll
What's your movement?
30.
Okay, so it takes 25 points of movement to get to the crescent switchblades, and I will say you're also putting yourself right next to those chittering creatures with the sharp teeth.
I don't give a fuck. I'm about to.
All right.
I'm gonna duel whatever's around me. Like Beira's gonna go full blade singer, just like slashing things away from her. All right, so that's 16, but I do have advantage because I'm hidden. Oh, that's okay. Well, that's a lot to hit. 16 plus 6. So
Yeah, it'll hit.
okay, so 6 for my ice damage is gonna be 3 cold damage.
Okay.
Plus 6, 9. No, yes, 9 slashing damage.
9
And
slashing.
Whatever asshole I hit, his movement is now 10 because I slashed his Achilles heel. And I'm gonna spin around after I slash and rise up with my blade, doing a regular attack because I can do 2 attacks now at my level of Blade Singer. Ooh, that's a 26 or something to hit.
That hits.
I don't fucking know. But this is 1d6 because it's not a. Wait, are there allies adjacent to the asshole that I'm fighting?
No, you've kind of went so far ahead that you're sandwiched amongst only enemies right now.
Relatable.
Spirit.
Can I have my familiar give me help action?
I'll come for you, Beira. I'm coming.
Yay! Char just
my
remembers how
sword.
many times I let them do that in our home game.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it still hits, but now I have advantage, which means I also have sneak attack. All right,
How much is happening?
that's 12 more points of slashing damage to this asshole.
Jesus.
Going for the heel, you do manage to slice through, finding a area of their armor that left a gap. Blood goes all over the wall.
All right.
Anything else on your turn?
No, I am basically just constantly like never-ending contemporary movement now, as I'm basically surrounded myself by enemies.
Which does mean that Dan, you are next in the order.
Nice. How far away are they from me right now?
You didn't jump down, did you? Oh yeah, you got
fell
brought down,
down.
with the tree.
No, she didn't jump down.
I
She
fell
fell.
down. Yeah. Thanks for the reminder, though.
5, 10, 15 feet away. I had forgot to
Nice.
move you earlier. That's why I forgot.
No, all good.
Yeah, 15 feet away.
Nice. Noticing where the action is, we're gonna move on over.
Yeah. You charge forward. Go ahead, and you're met with 3 crescent switchblades. One of which, roll a perception check before I give you free information.
Here it come. That's a 13.
she
Oh wait,
goes.
wait, I can roll. I can't forget about my bolstering. That's a 14.
Advantages.
You also have
And you
Bardic
have
Inspo
Bardic Inspiration for D8.
from Ocearia if you want
Yeah,
to use it.
yeah, well. Yeah.
wanna
no,
know who
It's
this is.
important.
Do
We
it.
want to
Do
know
it.
things.
It's
Can
up
I
to you.
use a?
You don't
can I
have
use,
to use it.
Can I use a player inspo instead? Because we have 3 of them slotted
Sure.
in right now.
Yeah, you can re-roll
Yeah,
again.
I'm gonna reroll. Nope, that's a 6. So I'll just stick with that.
Okay.
I'll stick with the 14.
Your rage blinds you as
man.
you are here, and there are 3 enemies for you to attack.
I will attack whichever is closest, since I don't know who anybody is.
Sure.
And we will reckless attack and great weapons master. I'll definitely use Bardic Inspo on one of these attacks,
All right.
just to make sure that they hit.
I mean, you can choose when to use
can
Bardic
choose
Inspo.
after.
I
Yeah.
thought you had to say it before. No.
No.
Nice. Okay, then I might not then.
Reckless attack you do, but not Bardic Inspiration.
The first one is a 31 to hit. And then the next one is a 20 to hit.
All right,
30, 20.
both of those hit.
Oh, I should roll just in case another one. Yeah, no, we're good. Okay, cool. Okay, I'll hit the same dude too.
Twice in a row? All right.
Oh, I should have said it won't matter. it won't matter. But -5, those numbers are different.
That's okay.
But they still hit.
You're right. It still hits. For sure.
Got ahead of myself. Okay, the first one is a 23.
Holy cow!
Just want to make sure. Bolstering, can I roll my D3 for an... No, not for damage. Okay, cool. So that's a 23. And then that is going to be a 25.
Barbarians, y'all.
This man was almost at full health, significantly damaged, not much life left in their eyes as they stare at you and try to remain composed.
Don't do it, bitch. You're gonna die.
Roll intimidation with advantage.
That's nice.
Fuck yeah.
That is a not very good, but a 12.
Is that with advantage?
Yeah.
Okay. They spit in your face.
Oh, gross!
Wait, does that cost the retribution damage to
Emotional damage.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty dope.
Next is the swarm of Grimishkas.
Yes.
There are this one is going to move to the first enemy it sees, which is going to be Beira, since you are not invisible and literally right next to them.
As it attacks me, my cloak starts to make me look like Shutterstock, like I'm dancing in like 12 frames per second. And they have disadvantage on this roll.
Woo! Displacer cloak. All right. Rolling with disadvantage. Oh, that first roll was a 6, so it's definitely not going to hit. Yeah, okay, for sure. So they begin to crawl all over your body, but they get sort of blinded by the shuddering images of you, and they cannot find any flesh to bite onto. Which means we are at initiative 19, ally ability.
Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna use these guys until they're dead, right?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
That means, do make note that they're at half health, so they do half their damage now.
Yep.
Are they healable?
Ooh, that's
say
a good
so.
question.
Do I have
Yeah,
to heal
'cause
them
they
individually,
did
or is it
bid
group?
point.
How does that work?
Yeah, they're like they count sort of like as a swarm. So I would say that you could heal them as a group.
Yeah, because they did 10 points of damage. So
All right.
It's better than nothing.
Yeah, so true.
They continue wailing down on the crescent switchblades. They're gaining momentum because you folks have been tearing through these people. So that's going to be 3, 3, and 4 damage to the group. And that's it for them, which means Skeleton Swarm is dead. Weatherly, it is your turn.
is anybody within 30 feet of me?
Let me check. You are still in the cavern, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. The closest crescent switchblade is near you with 30 feet. The rest are 35 or further back.
Okay. I just
That would be
needed-
climbing out of the cave and kind of joining the Dan crew that's like outside, or
Yeah, that's right.
I want to get to the ledge and keep shooting people. The one that spit on Dan, especially.
Yeah, I think to be able to see them in that way, you'd need to get out of the cavern.
Yeah, I want to use my movement to get to the ledge of the cavern. So I'm still 30 feet up, but not. Yeah, I don't want to be down on the ground. I just want to be above everyone.
I will remind you, this would be an excellent chance for you to use your slippers. Because
I forget I have those. Yeah, I'll use those.
it's curved at an angle, so you can't really see around it. But using your slippers, you climb on the walls and are sideways as you're able to fire your arrows.
Yes, and since I'm aiming at the one, Dan, I do want to use sharpshooter for this one.
Okay.
Please don't suck. 23 minus 5. Math. But I hit it, right?
That'll hit. Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
Not a lot of damage. That was a 3 plus. Come on. There we go. Plus a 6. So 9.
All right. Boom! They get pummeled with this arrow as they sort of stagger back. But they still have life in them as they continue the battle.
Did you use sharpshooter for that?
I did. Oh,
So
yeah.
it's plus 10.
Plus 10. So it's 19.
Okay. They stumble a bit further back.
Hey.
I can't
And
math.
you
I'm
have another
sorry.
attack, I believe.
Yes, I do. I'm just making sure that these are not... Yeah, all of my blood attacks are bonus actions. So, I'm going to shoot the same dude in the face, because how dare you spit on my friend. This one's not
All
a
right.
sharpshooter. It should have been, but it's not.
With an 18, yes, that will hit.
F, 4 more damage.
All right. Another arrow. Poof. This one seems to hit their armor. It does make contact, but it doesn't deal as much damage as the last. Anything else on your turn?
My bonus action, I'm going to do a special whistle for... Which basilisk is closer for me?
Maya is like right underneath you. You're
Cool.
still like up on the wall.
Cool. I'm going to signal Maya to prepare for me to like jump down on her back, because I'm about to ride a basilisk into battle, y'all.
Yay! It's happening.
She is alert and ready from using your bonus action. I'll say you have enough movement if you just want to jump down now.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'm gonna do that. Yeah.
And she's ready to catch you, so that's fine.
Sweet.
On top of your basilisk. You're
Yeah.
ready to continue forward. And it is actually their turn. So Maya just picked you up and is ready to use her full movement if you'd like to. And Karina can also charge forward to attack.
I'm going to dash with Maya to get to Beira.
Sure, yep.
Their movement is like 20. And then Karina, she didn't hear a special whistle, so she's gonna bite the nearest crescent person.
All right. She moves forward next to Dan and go ahead and roll to bite down on them.
Let's go. $15 to hit.
That just hits.
Yes. All right. So that is 2d6 because I wrote it down. Holy. 13 piercing damage.
All right. And sorry, was this the one that you hit arrows to, or the other one next to Dan?
This is the other one next to Dan.
All right, the beefier one that hasn't taken much yet. 13 points of damage as he clamped down.
Piercing damage because he's also got 7 plus. Yes. 7 points of poison damage.
Pierce. Ooh, yes. Okay.
Ooh, I remember.
As you see, like black veins shoot out from the point where their teeth sink into his arm. Anything else on your turn?
No, that's it.
Okie dokie. That means Iris. You are next in the initiative order.
Okay. Before I do anything, can I do a quick survey to see how many enemies are left and like where everybody is situated, just to see if I can locate? Because nobody's been able to spot Desmond yet, correct? And we
That's
heard
correct.
him. We heard him, but we cannot see him.
That's right.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll perception for me.
All right. Please don't fuck this up. I'm gonna use one of my inspos. Hold on.
All right.
All right. I also might put this dice away.
Sometimes you gotta.
That's an 18.
Okay, with an 18, you survey the battlefield. You see there are 4 crescent switchblades still standing in this area of battle. With that high of a roll, you're able to clock Blade with a large scar across their face in the mix. You also see the swarms of creatures by Beira, but you do not see, and you feel pretty confident in the fact that you haven't seen Desmond in this battle yet.
Okay.
You feel like he might be further in the cavern.
Oh, interesting. Interesting. I don't know.
Just
'cause I
attack the
remember he goes
crescents. Just get him done.
what if he's invisible? Okay, yeah.
Can turn invisible. Damn it.
Why don't you say that out loud for no reason whatsoever?
I'm going to continue what I was going to originally, but I'm going to just say, yeah, no, he's not here. I guess he's further in. Because that's what the DM said, I thought. I'm going to go ahead and try to, like, break line of sight behind Willow and stealth a little bit further up, if that's possible.
Sure, yeah.
So that I don't see them. And I'm going to try to drop some of my ball bearings in front of the oncoming wave of enemies that is running towards us.
Okay, yeah. You're able to get with Willow. She crams. Her movement is reduced when she has to squeeze through areas, but she's able to get through this narrow part of the cavern into a bit more of an open passageway. And you following behind her are able to find you're hoping to get them behind Beira. Is that correct?
I want to drop the ball bearings wherever they're going to be, wherever the enemies are running towards. I want to kind of toss some ball bearings in the path of where they're running so that they can possibly trip and fall on their ass.
Got it. Go ahead and throw those. Is there a way to do that? This is the first time we've had this happen.
It doesn't say as an action you can spill these tiny metal balls from their pouch to cover a level square area that is 10 feet on a side.
Okay,
The creature
great.
moving across the covered area must succeed on a DC 10 dex save or fall prone.
So if you're spending your action to do it, I'm not going to make you roll. It's successful. You are creeping behind Willow and dash them a bit further to the left where you think that these enemies have been seeming to pour out of.
Yeah, and then for my bonus action, I will shoot at one of the crescent switchblades that is still alive.
Sure, yeah.
And I will use the bonus actions archer thingy-mabobber, because that's what it's called. 14 plus 8, that hits, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Yeah, cool. Let me grab it. Hold on. Where did it go? I'll just use this one. 6 radiant damage to them. Whichever one is closest to me, I guess. Doesn't really matter.
Sounds good. Your glowing energy flies through and does hit them, and they get burst with this aura of pain.
Is Willow close enough to slam any enemies with disadvantage in this small space?
Yep. You moved Willow further forward as well. So I'll say that they're no longer at disadvantage in this area of the cavern.
Sweet. Okay, cool. They'll try to slam whatever is closest to them as well.
Sure, yeah.
15 plus 6 is probably also gonna hit unless they're a more armored enemy. I don't know.
Nope, that hits. Yep, 19. That hits.
Yeah, 19. Yeah. 3d6 plus 4. 16 bludgeoning damage to them.
Woo! Please describe the death of this crescent switchblade.
Not much to describe. They're just a pancake.
Nice.
Awesome.
They had a body, and now they don't anymore.
Ooh. Anything else on your turn?
I think as it happens, I think Willow just says, "It's okay, you're part of the earth now."
Cold.
And then lets out like the Ents war cry. It's just like, that's it.
Awesome.
Oh my gosh.
Jenny, you're up next. Willow has moved further past you, so you've got quite a big tree between you and the rest of the enemies.
Still pointing at Beira, saying I will go and protect them and fight alongside. I will attempt to run and fulfill that promise.
All right. Because Willow is an ally, you're able to move through her squares, no problem here. What's your movement?
I have 30 feet.
15, 20, 25, 30. You're able to make it adjacent to Beira, who's still next to the Crescent Switchblades as well. So you're kind of sandwiched between Beira, Dan, and Waverly and her and their Basilisk. But you do have enemies there too. There's two more
Hairless
Switchblades.
cats things there.
One swarm is on top of Beira, but they haven't done damage yet, and another is on the wall, nearing.
I would like to mess up the one that's on Beira.
All right.
I would like to slice.
Okie dokie. I'm
First
gonna
slice.
say, because you're attacking something that is literally on top of Beira, and you don't want to do it with you don't want to hit Beira, I'll say do it with disadvantage.
Okay. Oh, that's a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And then the second one is a 16 to hit.
Okay, and these are just your regular magic blade weapon attacks, right?
Well, these are with my. I'm solely using the Beholder Slayer now.
Great. All right.
She's my sword of choice.
And yeah, both of those will hit.
Plus the hit.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. First slice does 9, and then the second one does 11.
Woo!
How are they looking?
They're looking pretty bad. You've significantly damaged them with the way you've used your blade. Many of these Grimishkas fall to the floor, and almost like spiders, their like limbs curl up as carcasses. Ugh. But some remain.
But some remain. I have so few bonus actions, and I don't trust that we'll be able to rest before we fight the big bad.
Do you want to action search?
I get Juan.
Not yet.
No,
Not yet.
do it.
I look into Bear's eyes, and I'm like, okay.
I'm looking fine. I haven't
And
been
my
hit
muscles,
once.
just like they were like super jacked, and I looked really hype, and then they just kind of like de-swell a little and like harden in their resolve to defeat the beholder.
Awesome.
That's my turn.
Okay. It's at this point that you all hear a resounding roar! Doosh, 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 as heavy footfalls continue to run down the cavern, when suddenly they have to make a dex save as they are on top of ball bearings.
Yeah.
Falling his ass.
And then
Falling
this
his ass.
turns into like full slapstick.
Please hold as I roll. That's a 10.
You need music.
So funny.
Yes!
It's actually so fucking funny.
That's so good.
This makes my life so full. Like a fucking banana peel.
I know.
And all of you see ball bearings scatter out from the right-hand side of this cavern. But you do not see what made them move as you hear a hit the floor.
Nice. Good shit.
And with that, we're at the end of initiative, and I think this is a good time for us to end part 1 of our finale.
We fought 1,500 people. Yeah.
1,500.
1,500.
Oh my God.
P.
Everybody, thank you so much for joining us. Your viewership means the world to us, and we hope you enjoyed spending time with us and our shenanigans tonight. If you did enjoy yourself and want to show your support, the best way to do so is heading over to our Patreon, which is patreon.com/tabletop tiddies. When you become a patron, you get access to a multitude of behind-the-scenes snippets, polls that affect our games, and bonus episodes and more. Because I can, sorry.
That script hasn't been updated in 5 ever, so you can kind of just wing it.
Wicked. We also have a merch store. If you saw the show tonight and you thought to yourself, I need titties paraphernalia plastered all over my body, you can check it all out. We've got cool designs, and they are offered at tabletoptiddies.threadless.com. We have a Pride collection. Yeah, we have a Pride collection.
That's always up there. That's just there.
It's
that was
always
there from
there.
Pride Week. It's never Pride Month is every month, baby.
Yeah, Pride Month is every month.
Character
So,
art, too.
Get your pride, y'all. Last but not least, we want to make sure you're following us on social media at Tabletop Tiddies, and if you tweet using the hashtag #TTTiddies, you can get an NPC named after you. You can find all of this at our website, www.tiddies.com, and remember, when we say titties, it is with double D's.
You just said our website is titties.com.
Go to titties.com.
Not.
Fine.
Tabletop Tiddies.
Hold on, let me see.
Titties.com.
This is for research.
Oh, God.
No, Kelly.
I'm gonna do it.
We were
Browsing
joined-
history.
We were joined today by a very special guest. Margaret, please plug all of the things.
Sorry, I was too busy looking up titties.com.
I also it's available, you guys.
Hey.
Don't do it.
I'm Margaret Krohn. You can find me at Margaret Krohn in all of the places. I do lots of things on the internet if you want to check it out. I'm in a lot of tabletop games if you want to see those. I play D&D every Thursday as well, on a long-running Ascension game where I play a little artificer gnome who is, I think we're level like 12 now. It's nuts. And on Saturdays, I play over on Roll For It as well, where I play Witches and Spellcraft, which is a game that I made, which you can find at Drive-Thru RPG. And I'm actually Char's on that show as well. And on Sunday, I will be playing something on Kobold Press's stream. So stay tuned for that. And then I believe every other Wednesday, we're doing the Gaia Complex, which is like a cyberpunk game, over on the Initiative Order. So if you want to check that out, I do lots of stuff. And then I also make games and video games for a living. I'm working on a project called Ashes of Creation, and you can find it at Ashes of Creation in all the places. And I'm excited for the big battle next episode. I'm saving my stuff because I know I'm going to have to use it.
In the show.
I'm in the same boat as Sara over there. Being like, do I want to use it now?
Yeah.
All right, stick around. We're gonna raid Dork Tales to show them some love.
And there's gonna be
Titty
there
love.
tomorrow with the vampire.
Yeah, they're Kelly.
Vampire tomorrow night.
Yeah, where we'll also be dressing up.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bloody.